2025 seems to be a year of great change. Many prophecies have spoken of earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions coming one after another. Several seers have even marked July, August, and September as the peak of disasters. And what makes people uneasy is that these warnings seem to be coming true. Scientists tried to calm the public, saying the scale of crustal movement had not increased. But many could not forget the prophecy of Baba Vanga, the blind Bulgarian seer. She had said that in 2025, a sleeping volcano somewhere in the world would shake human civilization. If that is true, which volcano would it be? Mount Fuji? Yellowstone? Eyes turned toward the Ring of Fire, the most active volcanic belt on Earth. Here, 90% of the world's earthquakes and 75% of its volcanoes are found. But far from these famous names, there is another giant. It lies on the border between China and North Korea. It once produced the most powerful eruption in 2,000 years. And now it is waking up. This is Paektu Mountain. Paektu Mountain is also known as Changbai Mountain. Its main peak, called Jangun Peak, rises to 2,749 meters. At the summit lies Heaven Lake, a crater lake about 4.4 kilometers wide and over 370 meters deep. It is a place of beauty with steep cliffs and cold winds, celebrated as the crown of the north. In China, it is a national nature reserve. In North Korea, it is a sacred mountain and a symbol of the nation. But beneath its beauty, it is a living volcano. Scientists call it a potential supervolcano, one of the most dangerous in the world. Its most famous eruption happened in the year 946. Records from the Liao dynasty describe the sky turning dark as night, thunderous noise, plants burned, and birds falling from the sky. The capital of the Goryeo kingdom, 450 kilometers away, felt the tremors. The king was so frightened that he pardoned many prisoners, hoping to calm the heavens. Modern research shows that this eruption was a V7 event. Its power was equal to 1,000 Hiroshima bombs. It threw more than 100 cubic kilometers of volcanic material into the air. Thick ash covered the northern Korean peninsula and northeast China. Ash even drifted across the sea to Japan, where ancient records speak of black snow and white ash rain. This eruption became known as the Millennium Eruption. It cooled the climate, hurt crops, and may have even changed the course of history in East Asia. The Heaven Lake we see today was formed during that event, a beautiful scar left by nature. After that, Paektu erupted a few more times in smaller ways. The last known events were in the 17th and 18th centuries. Then, it seemed to fall asleep. But in 2002, something changed. Scientists recorded swarms of small earthquakes beneath the mountain. Sometimes, more than 100 in a single day. The ground began to swell slightly. The temperature under Heaven Lake rose by nearly 30 degrees in 10 years. Small amounts of volcanic gas leaked through cracks in the ground. In 2010, Korean scientists warned that the crust beneath Paektu might be partly melted, raising the risk of a large eruption. North Korea even invited international experts to investigate. It doesn't usually happen, you know. They discovered that Paektu is not where a volcano should be. Most volcanoes lie along plate boundaries, where the crust is thin and fractured. Paektu stands far inland on thick, stable crust. How it formed is still a mystery. Some believe a hot mantle plume rose from deep within the earth, burning its way upward. Others think ancient pieces of oceanic crust sank and melted slowly, storing heat like a time bomb. Its magma is thick, rich in silica and gas. That means it will not flow gently like Hawaiian lava. When the pressure is too high, it will explode violently. Experts also found that its magma chambers are layered, some as deep as 60 kilometers. Some shallow chambers already contain partly molten rock, like a reservoir ready to overflow. The danger of Paektu is not only its size, but its unpredictability. It gives little warning. It does not behave like other volcanoes we know. If it erupts again, millions of people in the region could be in danger. China, North Korea, South Korea, and even Japan could be covered in ash. For now, it sleeps. We can only hope that it stays that way.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.